feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride away.
Boom, activated right there. Should be smart.
All right, I'm up in the bed.
Oh yeah,
boom.
there we go.
Okay.
Drag this over here. There we go. Act, man. Like you slimming down, man.
I'm trying, man. Like
What you on Ozempic?
Yo, I'm trying to get the Ice Spice version. You feel me? Like
the Ice Spice version.
I'm trying, gang. We gotta get the Ice Spice version still. You know what I mean? Not really. The only thing I've been doing is like, so I'm at the weight I was. Yo, I gained 40 pounds since I was on Everyday Struggle. That's like in 2017. So 2017 to now, I gained 40 pounds. I lost the 40 pounds, right? So I'm back to the weight I was when I got on Everyday Struggle. You know why I lost it? And really, this is the source of all my weight loss. You know what it is?
What is it? That Don Julio?
Bro, every time I drink, and I be getting drunk and shit on the stream. Yo, I'll go eat a full meal. Like, I'm not even really hungry, but like, it sobers me up. So like, doing that mad late and going to sleep, every time you wake up, no matter even if you just ate right before, like you don't wake up full, you wake up hungry again. So I was just packing on pounds, but I've been just trying to cut that habit out. But also, I'm trying to work out a little bit more today. This year, if I could cut like 20 more pounds off, man, I'm rocking no shirt for the rest of the year, man, on stream. For real.
I ain't gonna lie, when we saw you in Miami, though,
Yeah.
like 2022, 2021,
Yeah.
what year was it? You was fat, bro. Like,
why you ain't telling me? You see this nigga right here, man?
Bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, disgustingly fat, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, damn, I gotta take care of himself, bro.
Holy.
I don't know what's going on.
Now, a couple of people would tell me, like, yo, listen, just make sure your weight's good, But it's all good. I'm moving in a positive progress. I actually checked my weight this morning, which was good.
How much you weighing?
So in reality, at my heaviest, I was 276. 276.
Ooh, and you ain't that tall.
Yeah, and I'm 5'9". Yeah. Now,
5'9", 270, crazy.
Right now, I'm 228 or 229.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
That's probably a healthy weight for you, ain't it?
Well, I mean, it's healthier. And also, I ain't gonna lie to you too, bro. I feel like I don't know if I have sleep apnea because I don't really sleep that much. But like people would be like, yo, bro, like I be around you when you sleeping, like, damn, nigga, like you good? And I'm like, what you mean I'm good, nigga? Nah, for real. So again, like what I've realized, like even losing that 40 pounds is like I already clearly I should get more sleep, but quality of life has definitely been improving. So I'm trying to get, if I get to 200, like just 200 flat, I think I'm straight. So really, I got about like 25. But really, I don't know if I've hit a wall a little bit, but I got to start working out. It's too cold in Jersey. I got to start running.
On everything, man. What's the New Year's resolution, man?
New Year's resolution, take on different risk and like step out of my comfort zone a little bit more. Obviously, it's always working hard. Those are like standard, but like I want to step out of my comfort zone with certain stuff. Like shit, I've been trying to vlog a little bit more, showing the life outside of this room, because sometimes people think my life is only here, and honestly, man, I really like just try to do other things, even if I fail or succeed, like who cares? So that's really what it is, What about y'all?
Shit, go up, stay consistent, kind of like we talked. Like, remember we talked about last year?
Yeah.
It's like keep going, yeah. So we on that, we align, we on the same page. So we finna.
Yeah, on me. 2025 moving.
Hey, so I had said when it comes to like music reactors of all time, I think y'all are the most legendary. I think y'all number one. Am I missing somebody or that's like status quo at this point? Like you guys are definitely, obviously shout out to there's mad, reactors when it comes to music, but when it comes to, bro, I gotta be honest, man, the last like 5 to 8 years, like you guys have so much moments. I feel like you guys have made people like songs.
Nah, facts. I definitely feel like we the most influential for sure.
Okay.
In terms of like music reactors.
Yeah.
And like we definitely pioneered a lot of this shit too. Like kind of like a lot of what the streamers are doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely was like the pioneers of it, like from a YouTube end. Would you say like
no,
like
not
especially
agree.
like especially with the even like the collaborating with the rappers, right? I think we was the first ones doing that, like on YouTube.
I agree.
We was the first ones to kind of bridge that gap. Like that was just, I'm talking about from like YouTubers.
Yeah. No,
That makes sense.
No. Again, the first time I saw like a rapper kind of like being there with y'all, kind of like chopping it up, but also like reacting, I was like, damn. Usually, that's always an important bridge to cross, because sometimes as content creators, we're almost creating content and we're thinking about the viewers, but sometimes we're not thinking about the person who we're reacting to. We don't think about them seeing it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was always shocked when, like, I was like, wait, Chief Keef watched my video? I'm like, dog, you've made like 300 videos on it. What do you mean? So,
like, I can't motherfuckers on me.
Speaking of which, were y'all surprised that it's clear Drake was watching y'all reaction and he was not fucking with that shit, man?
Man.
Damn. Nah, I didn't even know until you just said that.
Stop.
So let me ask you, do you think this is Drake or his team? Like, do you think this is Drake, like, green light? I mean, this is Drake's doing, or it's a team behind him, like, saying this is what we need to do, and Drake's just green lighting it?
Yo, this is like such a tough question, and I gotta be honest.
No glaze though.
Listen, I told everybody starting out this stream, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, because also here's the thing too. And I see there's outrage and people upset that are streamers and reactors, and those are my brothers. You get what I'm saying? Like, what you guys do, like, we're all like an ecosystem. Like, they come over here for Act to do this, they go over there for you guys to do that. Like, so clearly I understand that. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it was his team, he should have said something by now. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I gotta blame him. Or not blame him, but I gotta attribute everything that's happening to say he's, like, put it like this. If I'm, all right, say my lawyers are doing what they do. And what Drake has always been great at is knowing the energy. Like, yo, he won a rap beef using memes and knowing the timing and knowing how that was reacting with the people. So he know how people feeling. If this was something that he felt he need to correct, he would have probably told his lawyers, like, nah, yo, take that out. Like, or blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Or just came out and said something. So I got to believe it's from him. Now, do I think he's trying to attack streamers? No. But obviously it didn't land well. What did y'all say? Because I seen Fearbug, Kirko, and all these pages like talk about it.
And I kind of want to go back to the reaction part, but it's like, hey, if this your first time hearing Not Like Us, what the fuck are you supposed to do? If a motherfucker come on this bitch, dun 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 dun, what the fuck you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
That shit was a banger.
What am I supposed to do?
Yo, that shit was a banger. Even you as a Drake fan, you could admit that Not Like Us was the definite banger in this whole entire beef, right?
Yeah, no, it was a hit.
Because the narrative that they trying to spin in this lawsuit is that UMGs created incentives for reactors to react in the way that we did, and that's why the song went up. When it's like, no, regardless of any UMG did, we was gonna react the same way that we did,
bro. Because we did the same way with Drake, bro. When his shit was booming, bro, I'm hearing bars and I'm lit, bro. I get lit, bro. That's me, bro. You feel me?
I've said this. I've said this to a few people privately, but I think I've said this publicly too. I think one of the ways how Drake views this whole thing is that he really don't think that song is as lit as.
What was I saying earlier?
But it is though.
And
you feel me?
You know why I think he doesn't? Yo, Drake lives in a world that is created for him.
Right.
He's never heard that song outside. Like, of course he's played it, but like he's never walked into a party and niggas doing all this shit.
Yeah.
So when he's seen that, he's like, yo, what's so special about this shit? You know what I mean?
Gosh. And so he can't fathom that, bro. It's going up
on me.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, even with the bot argument, I'm like, I do think it's negligible, right? Like, I think Universal probably put a little extra sauce on every song that's going. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that's what made the song go. Be like, oh yeah, they told the reactors they could make money. That's why it went up. Nah, this shit was gonna go up. I mean,
it was gonna go up. Reactors was gonna react to it the same way
because it was some crazy
copyright
shit
or not.
said, and that's what I mean by like that. I'm motherfucking jumping like what the fuck? Because it was some crazy shit being said, regardless if it was true or it wasn't true. You feel me? Like it was some crazy shit being said on there. You know?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what do y'all feel about the name drop in the lawsuit, though? Right? Because now it kind of also, you know, obviously, and this is why I'm a little confused about the lawsuit, because again, yo, Drake shouted out Kai Cenat, right? Like Drake's like, yo, my streamer niggas make more money than y'all rappers.
Right.
Now, again, what I did like about the Kendrick move, yo, I always say rappers think so much about themselves. Bro, there's an ecosystem here. The nigga talking shit on YouTube that's drinking Henny, me, I'm a part of like this ecosystem. Right. Y'all, everybody's a part of it. Yo, when y'all finally a label understood, yo, don't penalize these guys. Like, let them make some money while they're reacting to the biggest moment in hip hop. Drake kind of mentioning that almost felt like, nah, don't tell me you can't not fuck with the guys making the cash now. You making millions. Yo, let my guys get like couple like
couple stacks.
What y'all feel about that?
And I just said this earlier. I'm like, bro, the only reason I don't really like it is because I'm saying like, so you got your Drake stands, right? Mm-hmm. So you could get that by them saying, oh, we reacted a certain way. I do the same shit every reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, by them saying that we was getting enticed by some bread to do a reaction, niggas could be like, oh, that's how y'all rocking? Oh, we don't fuck with y'all like that. You feel me? That's still kind of like throwing some like...
It can create the narrative,
you know what
that,
I'm
like,
saying?
We sellouts or something. Like,
you know what I mean? So that shit ain't cool. Like, it ain't cool.
Or making it seem like we was under UMG payroll, and that's why we was reacting in favor of Kendrick, which we wasn't. We was reacting, period. Like
we reacted, period.
We
bro.
was a fan of the fucking beef, fan of the back and forth.
Hey, I have to say though, I really like the fact that they allowed it. Yo, let me tell you this. A lot of people look at me sometimes and be like, yo, Ak, you just sit here and you gospel. I'm like, yo, here's the thing. Lil Baby drops his album. I could only play it on Twitch. I can't play it on YouTube. They'll cut the stream, right? So it's like, I can't really review music because y'all think I'm stealing the music if I'm listening with my audience and I'm reacting to it. So I end up got to talk about some gossip or something like that. I think all labels, I really believe this. I know y'all are money hungry. People gonna go stream it on whatever the artist pays. They're gonna go stream it on Spotify and Apple. But y'all should whitelist all creators. Every label. You should whitelist all creators. Be like, yo, we gonna give y'all 48 hours. Get it off. Get it off. Like, and again, when you realize this is how every music gets promoted. Look at TikTok. Like people are doing these reactions. When people don't understand that, I feel like they're shitting on what you do and even I do. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, that was one time the label got it. And by the way, even for Drake songs, I feel like some of them they didn't claim at first.
I was just about to bring that up because Push-Ups didn't get copyrighted.
Yeah. The
Hard Part 6 didn't get copyrighted. Now, was that released through UMG or how was that released?
Well, I think he didn't turn it into UMG at first, so that's why it was allowed. I think Kendrick, actually, I want to allow my guy because he worked with the labels. Kendrick has a team, and they went out their way to say, yo, we're seeing how much of a cultural moment this is. Let's whitelist all of these creators that they could have their way with it. I thought that was dope. I'm a Drake fan, but you're not going to give me this.
Like, that make people fuck with you harder, bro. Yeah. Just like you say, if you got 48 hours, wouldn't that'll make you rock with your artist harder? Like,
of course. Like, if 48 hours, we could actually like play the music. Yo, that was one of the few times that everybody was caring about music. Like, that's a formula. I don't know why labels don't keep doing it. So again, I'm gonna be honest with Drake's point with that. I'm like, nah, man, I think they should do that for Drake music. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know whose music? And this is going to watch it. Drake fans gonna be like, yo, Ak, you switching up on this is not switching. I'm just being honest. Yo, Universal, I don't know if they do it no more. I couldn't even post Drake's music on my Instagram, like 20 seconds.
Yeah, I blocked out the country.
Yeah.
You know what I
Nigga.
mean? Block.
Yo, I had to go email some company called, I had to, and I hate that I'm name dropping, but that's my guy. Lucian Grange, well, not Lucian, yeah, his son, Elliot Grange. I had to have him be like, yo, bro, could you tell, there's something called IFPI. They would just email saying, yo, listen, we about to get you removed if you ever post, and it was a Drake snippet. That's why and I told Drake too, I said, Drake, we can't, Cardi lives off snippets, right?
All right.
Interscope knows, don't flag pages that post. First of all, the song may never come out. We know it's Cardi. But let these snippets go. I remember the God's Plan snippet. If you posted it, they damn near want to take your whole page down. And you know why? They're looking at it as Drake, and it's so valuable. But I'm like, bro, culturally and like how music goes, bro, we have fun with shit like that. Like,
Exactly.
And that's what I was saying too. Like it make you, like I said, the same thing like you say with Drake. You try 2 times, do the reaction, you get blocked. The third time, you're not doing that shit. You're not trying. You're not even about to put your effort into fucking making a video, and you're gonna get blocked. That shit don't make sense, bro.
Now that's a good point. It's the reason we haven't reacted to that much of Drake. I think we only reacted to one Drake song.
Yeah, bro. It's because you get blocked every time, bro. So it's like you're not.
Like blocked to the point where you can't even see the video.
Yeah.
Not even copyrighted, just like.
So it's like, and it's just real facts. Not no hating shit, nothing. I'm just saying, I'm just being real.
I know it as that. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain people music, I'm telling you, they used to police Drake music like that shit was digital gold, nigga, like it was Bitcoin, nigga.
But nah, it was though, shit. I mean, that shit was going up. I mean, it was going up for sure.
During this battle, you know what kind of worked? What worked was, let the people rock out with it, because everybody was part of the story. Like, even when they were, like, they made collages of everybody, like, reacting to it. I seen y'all in it. Like, that was mad important to show, niggas is rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't agree with that. But hold on. What do y'all think about the lawsuit in general? Y'all, BLou, you said Drake's a rat? You don't think Drake's a rat, do you?
Nah, I mean, not no rat. That's some different shit. You feel me? Like, I didn't post that shit, but it's like I'm saying, I just don't like the fact of the other part that I said in the beginning. Like, you put that out there, and as a surface level viewer, you know what I'm saying? You might be like, damn, like they doing this shit for money. Like, how can I stand behind somebody that do that? But you defaming our fucking name. You feel me? So I don't rock with it. Like I said, I don't rock with it, bro. Like I said, it could have been a more general synopsis or something like that, but not to where it's like you singling out, people like, oh, them. You feel me? Like,
I'm watching.
On the flip side, you think this ain't got nothing to do with the fucking beef and more to do with his negotiations with UMG, where it's like, okay, I no longer have the leverage because of what y'all did or what I think y'all did with Kendrick's song to kind of plummet my stock and gain leverage, like, because I'm sure Drake wanted a certain amount of money, right, that they wasn't trying to give him, right? And after the beef, he no longer had that leverage, right? So you think this is just Drake's way of just trying to get whatever money he can from UMG and get out the label and go get the bag elsewhere?
I don't think he'll ever leave UMG. Not alive. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm being honest with you. I did read some of the lawsuit earlier today, and it said that essentially they were in pre-negotiations because the real negotiation was this year, and he still owes them a project, right? I don't think you let Drake walk, and I don't think that Drake could get the same value anywhere else. One thing I'll tell people about like music business is like it's kind of like the NBA, but not the NBA, but with contracts. If let's go with the reported numbers that Drake got $400 million for the last deal, him getting $600 million that was reported that he wanted.
Yeah.
No other label's gonna give him that. The reason why they won't give him that is that, I did this whole like diatribe before you guys got on there. The labels work with leverage, right? Like, for example, they own, and I'm making this up, they own 80% of Take Care. Take Care is going to be on the charts in the top 150 anytime he drops a project. So they are leveraging that your old albums are gonna all be on the charts when you drop a new album. So we'll give you a little bit more. You get what I'm saying? A new label ain't gonna give him 600 because they're gonna look at him and say, "Yo, we got to get all our money off this. We don't own nothing else from you." So that's the interest. I really don't know. Yo, I'm be honest with you. Like, I'll be sitting here and I'm like thinking about it, but also I'm a pocket watcher. I don't want to like grill him, like, because I speak to him and I don't want to grill him. And also, I don't know if he would tell me the real truth about what it is. Like, do you think he would tell me like, nah, man, fuck Kendrick, man. I gotta get at these niggas. I don't know if he would tell me that if that was the truth. Like, so really, I'm just really thinking that, bro, maybe he really felt like this shit cost him 200, 300 mil.
Yeah. No. Real shit. No. That's serious, though. Don't get it twisted. 200, 300 M's is a lot of fucking money. Yeah. For sure.
Now,
he's like, I'm going to get it somehow.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that 200 M somehow. Like,
somebody got to come up off of it.
I mean.
So do you see any scenario where he wins this lawsuit?
I don't see him winning the lawsuit. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been beyond the lawsuit so far. I've been trying to think how he wins. I feel like it's a PR war. And maybe I'm just thinking as media man. I'm like, Kendrick is not even doing anything right now, but everything we keep seeing, we're like, damn, then this nigga Kendrick won or something. Like, it's making Kendrick look good every day. I'm like, how could Drake get this back to where he's like the cool guy that hangs out? Like, we don't think he tough, but he hang with Future in 21. And like, but he's just in a good space and people like him. Like, I think right now, yo, like people, like I seen people say certain stuff today. They're like, yo, this dude really white. Yo, this guy really, this is the Jewish part of him. Like, they going crazy. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, I feel like he's not that liked right now. And I don't think Drake has never been the villain, like true villain.
And I think it's like you said, it might be part of these like the legal actions that keep popping up. Because it's like, what is it? Stretching it. Like it just keep, what am I trying to say? Like you'll be chill for a minute, then it's another one. You know, it's like something that keep popping up and it keeps like, you know, bringing everybody's mind back to what happened. You know what I mean? So.
What do y'all think he should do?
I think all he had to do was just drop music.
Honestly.
And let this shit blow over, which it was going to. Do you not think so?
I agree, but here's the thing. And maybe, you see, I don't fly around on a 757 or whatever he flies around. I don't have the $100 million crib. And I would have looked at this, and I still look at this like this. Yo, if you're in negotiation and you're going to battle with Kendrick Lamar, you saying he beat his wife, he's saying you got a kid and you a PDF, you knew this was going to be a knock him out, drag him battle, right? This was going to be, yo, an all-in move at the casino. You could lose some of what you came in with. Like, this was never going to be, yo, hey, we're both going to go back to our corners and we got just as much, if not more, what we brought.
Good point.
So in my opinion, I'm looking at like, yo, Drake, you might have to take that 200 million loss, right? But that's me saying it, right? Money. Yeah, like, yo, okay, yo, if they say, yo, bro, we'll just give you another 400, and you're like, nah, nigga, what up with the 600? You're like, nah, bro.
On my face, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm looking at it, and again, you see, my account ain't set up like his, so I'm looking at him like, nah, Drake, you gotta, like, you don't even need to talk about it no more. Just, even if they give you 300, take that and build back, and then rock out another 3 years, because I don't think before this battle, nobody was like, yo, Drake's wave is done. So you were still good. Just keep dropping music. Let people forget. Drop some more hits, but you need a label on your side, man. Like,
okay, I'm glad you brought that up, right? Because he did drop some songs, right?
Yeah.
Because there was a couple songs that he dropped that I felt like should have been hits.
Did y'all react to
Circadian Rhythm? I didn't feel the same impact of a Drake drop like we usually do, like in previous summers. Like, what's that song? Cardian Rhythm, whatever.
Circadian Rhythm, yeah.
That should have been a hit.
That's a hit, bro. First off,
why wasn't it as big as it?
Yo,
it didn't feel like it was as big as it should have been, bro.
And do y'all is it because like you say, motherfuckers in that ring, haymakering and jabbing and sticking and moving.
So you think the machine not being behind them had a lot to do with the song not?
Everything to do with it.
Oh,
Everything to do with it. Hey, yo, again, and I know Drake fans. I don't know if sometimes they just want me to just be a spokesperson. They're like, yo, act just glaze for us. We need to win. No, but I'm trying to be honest, right? I'm trying to be so. Man, I really believe that Drake thought some of his moves universal. Like it's at the poker. We're all at the poker table, and he thought some of the moves was gonna rattle Universal a little bit more than they got rattled, and that every time they called his bluff. Here's the first bluff. Yo, my documentary coming, 100 gigs. Yo, my whole computer about to drop, and they're like, "Go ahead, drop it." And I think he was like, "What do you mean drop it? You sure you want to drop it? No, go ahead, drop it, nigga." And he drops like 3 songs, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, we'll monetize them, but we don't got no stake in them." And he's like, "All right, watch. I'm going to show you that niggas is just going to fuck with me and it's going to go crazy." And they're like, "Show us."
Right.
And then he drops the Circadian Rhythm, and I think that's a hit. I think that's...
Bro, me too. Same, bro.
2018, that song is a top 10 song and it's stuck in the top 30 at least for a couple weeks. And what we saw was the label really saying to him, "So what were you saying now, my nigga? Who made who?" And I'm going to be honest with you, I think that's when he goes to the lawsuit method. Like, all right, nigga, I'm finna sue you.
That was yeah.
Yo, and the whole time they keep hitting him with, "You gonna sue us?
Yeah.
Go ahead." Yo, I'm really gonna do it. Like, remember, I think he been at the table bluffing for a little bit. Yo, I really got it. Show us. Yeah, we all in too. And I think then he files a lawsuit, and I think now they're gonna punish his career, man. I hate this lawsuit, bro. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with it either. Like I would have never imagined like this back and forth lyrical warfare would have turned into a lawsuit, bro. That's just not hip hop, bro. Like it just doesn't feel.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he might as well sue Kendrick. I would have threw Kendrick name in there too. I don't like. Yo, listen.
And that's what's interesting about it is that we usually in a defamation lawsuit, usually suing the person that said whatever they said, right?
Y'all got more mentions than maybe Kendrick. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, let me tell you this.
Hey.
I don't believe in half nothing. Okay, so if I'm telling, I'm full telling. I'm not half telling. I'm all the way. I'm all the way in. You feel me? That's why I like the LeBron shit. I'm like, just tell the whole story. Like, yo, if I'm suing y'all for calling me a PDF, I'm suing everybody. Like, you gonna see the list of. I'm gonna sue Kendrick, the engineer, the producer. I'm suing everybody. Top Dog, SZA, everybody getting sued. I'm really going all out. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to save no face.
He said SZA.
Everybody getting sued. So I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one of those times where, like, you know, Drake, you know, at times he's cleared. You know, Drake never really tells me go tell people that. I'll ask him a question because there's some ambiguity, and I'll get an answer, and he knows when he gives me the answer, I'm putting it out. He didn't tell me to go put it out. I had a question, and he answered. This is one of those times I don't even want to have a question. I think he needs to talk to the people somehow because Universal dropped their statement. They basically called this nigga batshit crazy. They said, "Bro, how you accusing us of this shit and we got you lit? What you talking about?"
Exactly. It's like, nigga, we do the same shit for you.
Yeah.
So I think somehow he has to convey to people what his intention is. Are you really fighting for artists? Are you tight that Kendrick is seen as the winner? Are you like, what is it? Because right now, I ain't gonna lie to you, some of these moves I'm like, yo, and you know, everybody look at me as a number one fan of his, and I am. But it's like, every time I'm about to fire up a stream, I'm like, what happened now? Jesus. Now, I'm not going to lie, man. This shit's been tough. But it's sidetracking us from the music, man. I want to get back to some good music.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously, I'm trying to, like, be in a passenger seat with this, where I'm like, you know, we're all fans. If you asked me, I would have said, bro, pop up back in the summer. I don't want to see no duck lips. I don't want to see you at the game. I don't want to see you doing nothing. No gambling streams, no nothing. You just go ghost. Because I'm telling you, if people missed him, like, damn, bro, like, yo, this spring boring. Yo, the summer's kind of whack. And he pop up with the bops. Pop up with the bops, you might be like, man, yo, the fuck that beef. That shit was last year. This thing got his shit now. Yo, chicks is twerking. The shit is going lit. But, I don't know, Drake has a hard time being absent. But that might be by his choosing, right? It's his choosing, right? I can't tell him what to do, but I don't know, man. On a PR level, I don't know.
Yeah, I just could. Do you think like Drake knew like the reception that he was going to get from this lawsuit, or did he just not give a fuck? Because there's no way he thought this lawsuit was going to come out and people was like not going.
Oh yeah. Take it some type of some type of way, yeah.
Like it wasn't going to hurt his perception in this whole beef.
But I ain't gonna lie, would you say fuck everybody too for $600 million? Shit.
Yo, put it like this. Yo, put it like this. I don't know if he's like, where do y'all get the energy? And I'm not being facetious or rhetorical. Well, like, where, like, how do y'all know, like, yo, damn, yo, they cooking him right now, or damn, they saying this and that? Like, where are you seeing this?
Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's like everybody else. Twitter.
Okay. I swear, there was one. I can't remember what day it was. It was one day on Twitter. They were cooking him, chefing him, like chefing him, to the point that I'm like, damn, this is my guy. Like, and me and we had some real conversations, you know, things I never revealed, right? That's my dog, crying like a bitch. I don't know if you can hear him. So I reached out to him and I was just like, yo, you know what? If I was kind of cool with somebody and I was getting super chefed, I want him to hit me up and be like, yo, bro, listen, man, yo, you the greatest. Yo, hold your head, like, blah, blah. Like, don't, like, niggas is hating on you right now, but yo, shit gonna be good. Mm-hmm. I remember I hit up Drake and said that, and he was just like, what are you talking about? And I was just like, what? He had no idea. And I was just like, oh. That's when it told me that where maybe I'm looking at for talking points and what's happening, that's not, at least then, I don't know now, that's not where his mind is at. So if you're asking me, I don't think he's in the Twitter streets looking like, damn, I'm getting cooked. I think I don't know where he does look for that, because he's always in tune. I don't know where he gets that sentiment from, but it's definitely not from Twitter.
Yeah, but I think too, it's like a different era. Like, you know how like the Mimi era, it's like like the Mimis, they be going like everybody trying to get that new content too. So it's like you battling with that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about just from another angle. It's like everybody trying to be but like get the engagement too. Like, you know, the clip farming shit we in right now.
Engagement farming.
Farming, yeah.
Yo, hey, listen, Kendrick, again, I'm not going to accuse him paying or, yo, he has like this digital, like, legion of stans that every day, like even this conversation, they're going to chop it up like mincemeat. And they're going to be like, look, Drake's top glazer and missed this. Like, yo, they're so good. And then on Twitter, it becomes a long, like, I'll see it. I don't interact with it. I'll see it. It becomes this long thread where people are giving really heavy think pieces, and then people kind of buy into it. It's kind of like a really good narrative pusher. And I'll be looking at them like, damn, that's also kind of weird. I remember having this conversation. Well, I'll tell you the conversation I had with him. I say, yo, it's hard for me to be impartial, because what people don't remember about me, I used to be one of Drake's biggest critic, even though I was one of his biggest fans. So when he did something good, I'll give him all the credit. But then when he would do some shit that I don't really like, I'll be like, man, what the hell is this nigga doing? You get what I'm saying? And it all worked because he was the biggest artist. And I remember saying to him in recent times, I say, yo, it's kind of like I'm like in a weird position, because there's so much niggas that are just never say nothing good about him, that if I'm impartial and I'm be like, oh, okay, Drake did something dope. Oh, but this could be better. It don't hit the same because it's like politics now. Like, you never heard somebody who likes the Democrats be like, oh shit, Trump said this. Oh, I could get jiggy with that. Hell nah. They're like, fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? So it's mad divisive.
On me.
So I remember I was saying like, yo, I don't want to be the person that got to just only say good things about Drake. I like to reserve my right to critique him. But right now, bro, it's like the niggas on the attack. Drake fans feel they're under attack. Kendrick fans feel like play this. Yo, they use the thing. So Not Like Us was playing. I always told people, I said, the parts that he's saying Drake fuck kids, I don't necessarily care for that part, but there's one part of the song that's super catchy. It's like, yo, it's all eyes on me and I'm going to send it up to Pac. I love Pac.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of the song. So I'm bopping to that one time. They took the clip of that and be like, yo, he loves the shit. He told you he don't fuck with Drake. Yo,
I remember saying that.
Then also, this is also organic. Like, yo, I had to make content, which, by the way, this beef fed, this beef fed mad people.
Man,
A lot of people ate. Yeah. A lot of people ate from this.
I'm going back and forth.
like you said, a part of the story, for real.
Exactly. So I'm going back and forth. I'm listening to Kendrick's song, Not Like Us, a lot, because I'm trying to break stuff down for every new stream. It comes out that Not Like Us was my most streamed song. Niggas is like, yo, I told you it was a fake fan. I'm like, yo, there's nothing. Yo, it's like everything is politics, man. But I don't know, man. Like, bro,
Somebody said if Drake hadn't had his comments limited on his Instagram all these years, he would have figured out how folks really felt about him. How you feel about that?
That's a good comment, I think. Again, I don't know where Drake gets the masses' opinion. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know where, like, from everything I read, I'm not saying that Kendrick is on Twitter, but Kendrick has some way how to surveil the current landscape and be like, oh, that's what people do. By the way, this happens a lot. You know, like Chad, I was gonna talk about Baby a little bit later. Like, Baby responded to Kai giving his music a lukewarm review, and you know what he said?
Yeah,
yo,
he seen that shit.
Yo, he said, "Oh,
we were just talking about that."
Yeah, he basically just dismissed it like he too young, and I'm like, no, these are the same people who like your music when it's good.
Like, niggas are streaming your shit with all them followers and comments. The same demographic.
Yeah,
yo, exactly. So sometimes rappers be living like in such an insulated world that I always wonder, are they seeing what we're seeing? Because me and you, for us to be content creators, you can, if everybody's saying something in your comment, right?
Right.
You can't, like, as a content creator, you can't really be good if you don't acknowledge it or at least interact with it or read it or consume it. Yeah. Rappers just kind of create like this is why every time they show up to a streamer script, they're like, wait, y'all care about Platboy Max? What are y'all talking about? Like, yo, I'm TJ. Like, who is this guy? Yeah. Like they have no idea, but I'm like, yo, how could your job be like, whether these rappers want to admit it or not, y'all perform in these concert halls and arenas, but the people who consume your content and how you promote it is primarily on the internet. How are you not in tune with what people are saying on the internet? How are you not in tune with internet culture? How don't you know that streamers matter? How don't you know like the culture that gets your shit popping? Right,
that's correct. And especially for TJ, I feel like majority of his fan base came from that the streaming culture, right?
Yeah. That was a little confusing too. I had a conversation with TJ before, right? And I was explaining, because this was the night of the election, I think. He was about to go off on Kai and Aiden. He said they were dick riders. And I was trying to explain to him, like, yo, bro, this isn't a good thing to do. But for him, he's like, yo, these are like corny nerd dudes. Like, who the fuck are they? I'm like, yo, dog, you gotta like understand the ecosystem of this shit. Like, it's kind of crazy, right? You gotta understand this. But I don't know, man. It's rappers. It's rappers. But like, I do look at Drake at this point, and I'm like, I'm wondering where he's getting his litmus test for what people are saying, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know.
Because he probably just oblivious to it, like not even realizing,
Yeah,
like,
cause I mean, I know you probably got a lot of shit going too. You know what I mean? On side of that, with all this shit going on with the lawsuits and shit, and you know what I mean. So,
do you truly believe there were bots involved with the Not Like Us?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. Anytime I mention this bot argument, bro, it's like people think that I'm not saying what Drake is saying. I think what Drake is saying, he's saying this shit only pop because of the bots.
Okay,
I'm telling you that I've watched 1,000 records get worked.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'm involved in the marketing on the media side. I've known when there's a hot song, but the artist didn't promote it right. There ain't no video, or the artist locked up and they're trying to catch it on and it's taking a while and it didn't jump out the gate. And they're like, all right, well, we can't make it because the first week is important. They start putting some fake streams up there, and then maybe they get a viral TikTok, and then the song just goes. But yeah, there's fake streams in most songs. You know, Let me tell you this. It's mental brainwashing that the labels have used for years. They used it in playing a song 3 times an hour, on the hour, on radio. They use it in record sales. Like, put it like this. If you love an album and then you see me tweet out, yo, this album projected to sell 3,500 copies, you're going to be like, oh, hell no, I don't know if I like it that much. Hold on, I might be the only nigga who like it. But now,
nigga think twice about that shit.
Imagine if it's an album you ain't hearing and be like, yo, this shit on pace to sell 250. You'll be like, yo, whoa, I gotta go
on that right now. I gotta go get that right now. Yeah, real shit, yeah.
So I do think bots are used like that, but never. I wouldn't come up and be like, yo, hell no, that song, that song's a behemoth, man. You know what I mean?
Fire.
And the thing where I think Drake is running a risk, though, if it gets in the weeds with this, Universal might come back with an audit and say, check this out, bro. You talk about bots. Well, we never paid for bots. And that's going to be technically true because they wouldn't pay. It's going to be a subsidiary. It's going to be some third-party thing. They got nothing to do with it. You know what they're going to do? Well, you're right. We did find that there were some bots that did help the song, but then we found, when we ran a check of your songs, we found that it was these bots. And then that's how we get it.
Now, and I think that's what they were subliminally trying to say in their response. Did you read their response?
Yeah. Nah, they were saying some shit. Now, they were basically telling Drake, like, nigga, you know we did pretty much everything we do for you, for him, right?
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like, is what we doing? Like,
hey, I keep telling y'all, I don't like half shit. I wish Drake would actually just come out and say it. Fuck it. We ain't calling it white privilege. It's Drake privilege. I deserve special treatment. Fuck it. No.
Fuck it.
Like, I'm y'all golden boy. Like, I can't believe y'all would even.
By the way, I think he would be valid in saying it. Yo, I built streaming. I'm the one. Yo, when you look back at how streaming got birthed, right? Spotify and Apple were in a race to have these subscribers. Every quarter they were reporting, and Spotify stock price were going through the roof, and Apple started paying money to get artists exclusively drop over there. Drake was one of them. Drake is so instrumental. He's the biggest artist. He's the #1 catalyst for streaming and its growth. Yes, if I helped build the streaming empire for Twitch, Twitch, you can't front page Zias BLou all the time over me, nigga. I want special treatment. Give me that shit. Hey, I'm not mad if he just says that. Like, I helped build this shit. Give me special treatment. Let's not like talk around it. No, I deserve special treatment. Fuck what that other nigga did. That nigga ain't do shit. It is what it is.
Nah, I feel it. I feel that.
Man. So hold on. Does this prove that like Drake, for lack of a better phrasing, ain't shit without the machine? Because of like, because I'm looking at like, okay, Drake dropped a considerable amount of music this past summer, right?
Yeah.
And it just had zero. It felt like it, at least to me. it felt like it had zero impact.
Well, you said the right word, impact, right? So we could look up right now. Circadian Rhythm is approaching 100 million plays on Spotify.
Right.
It didn't do
Right.
bad, right? Most Drake songs, if they're pushed even like a single, which that was even pushed, it's definitely 100 million plays. That song is gonna do technically good. Why? Drake's a great streaming artist, but this is what the labels are good at: impact, right? I think what we could, what I would say, Drake ain't Superman without the labels, but but Drake ain't a bitch ass nigga without them. So he's just in the pack. We used to talk about Drake, the Drake stimmy, the effect of Drake. Drake is just a regular artist, which is still a top 10 artist. He just isn't. You remember he was just like, yo, I just rap and I went pop. No, you're just a rapper now, right? Like you're a top 5, top 10 rapper, but he used to be top 1 so much that when he says, yo, I gotta hike down that hill just to talk to you, that's really how he felt, and that was the reality because he was so far ahead of the pack, right?
Not fact. Because he was number 1. Well, he was number 1 for like a few years straight, wasn't he?
Yeah. And by the way,
that's what I'm saying. I remember seeing that like whole thing. I was like, shit. So he was running it for sure.
And even then, though, you see, in streaming catalog wins, Drake don't have to drop no music this year. He'll still be the number 1 artist, number 1 streamed artist this year. That's how much he's dominating streaming. It's just that, you see, impact is like a creative thing by the label, right? They're going to make you feel like the song is inescapable. When you feel like the way you feel about Circadian Rhythm is like, yo, this shit's hot as hell, but y'all don't hear it everywhere.
I don't hear it everywhere. That's it's like,
The labels, when the label is saying that's a hit, you can't go nowhere without hearing it. It's like they surround you with the song. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what it is. But, man, again, I want to see Drake with the label. Man, I get it. They're probably stiffing him out of 200, 300 million. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow. Pause. But God damn it, man, you got to build back. Hey, listen, you went through a battle. You took a couple lumps. Build back. That's how I look at it. And the best way to do it, you do it with the label. They didn't turn on you. They're not going to say, Kendrick Lamar don't drop enough music for them to say, oh, no, we're betting all our chips on him. You've done everything that they love. You drop all the time. You tour 30 times a year. You're everywhere. They love you. They don't want your career to die. Okay? Right? Maybe they wanted to humble you, but they didn't want your career to die. Just build back and drop another. Like, he needs another Scorpion. He drops another Scorpion, we back lit, but he got to be cool with the label.
Bottom line, though.
For real.
Do you see him? Do you see a situation where he's able to get out the label with the lawsuit going on?
Well, no.
Would he even still want to work with the label after all of this?
Well, that's the interesting part.
Can that be repaired, like the relationship?
Well, that's the
No,
interesting
you
part.
still got to walk into the office, don't you?
Yeah.
Damn. Yep.
Well, that's the interesting part about it. You're following all this paperwork. One thing that's not mentioned is that you want to leave.
Right.
So it sounds like you want to fight. It's like a couple fighting, but you know they're going to get back together and be cool at some point. He ain't mentioned one time saying, I want to get out the deal. I felt like you have violated the terms or the whatever the contract entails, and we should be free agents. He ain't say that one time. So he clearly want to stay.
600 M's. Nigga, quit playing. Shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That would definitely spoil anybody. That 400 M's, yo, when Drake got that shit, that nigga started putting out music like it was going out of style, nigga. That nigga said, yo, one album. Yo, that nigga was dropping everything. I don't know, man. I just want some new music, bro. What are y'all feeling these days?
In terms of what?
Like, in terms of, like, music that you think is, like, making a difference in the last couple of months or that you think is going to make a difference this year. Because I don't know if the female rappers kind of phased out. Ice Spice lost her butt. Lotto says she's not twerking no more. I don't know if Sexy Red's going to have the year that she had last year, but we'll see. Obviously, we have Glorilla. I think Glorilla is supremely
Glorilla's
talented.
Yeah, she hard, yeah.
Yeah,
Scorcher.
she gonna be here for a while. But
But I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm thinking though? Jello, bro. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa.
hey, do you think he got more than that though?
You said what?
Do you think he have more than that song? Yeah, that song is fire. But like, do you
I
think?
I would assume he does if he was able to command that type of money that they gave him. They not just giving 14 M for one single, right? Even in a single deal, like
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie to you. That reported money is like when you hear that so and so signed to Kick for like 85 million. You're like, what? Yo, I see niggas. I see some like, yo, they signed for 7 million. You're like, you looking around like, what the hell? But yet no. Well, you know what I've been noticing? It's almost like my other screen keep turning off. It's almost like a meta of sorts. I see the Jello thing happening, and I don't know if I'm wrong about like the complete origin of it, but I do give credit to streaming and streamers. I think the story of how we heard that song first. He plays Neon in a basketball game or like a shootout. He loses that. Then later, because everybody, that's kind of even going viral because people are like, yo, you should have been in the league. Your brothers are, da-da-da. He plays this unknown song, a preview, a snippet. It turns into this. I'm watching Pink Dreads with Max go all the way up. I'm watching what other song? I'm watching Fabio Foreign do what he just did.
Oh yeah.
It's almost
that
like
Blue Benji. I like that. What A-Rage? That was smooth too.
It's almost like music is kind of like fusing a bit with like this culture of streaming.
I swear, that's 2025 though.
Yeah, I'm not saying it means that it's going to be long-term careers, but it's definitely interesting. Like, you got to be interested in what Jello got going on. Like, shit.
And I feel like it's something new too. I feel like it's something new, especially like with like who we lost so far right now. You know, they got what Dirk locked up right now too. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of open right now. I feel like.
You know what it is too? Gangsta music is on a low, man. Young Thug can't even wipe his nose no more. Okay, you got Dirk locked up. You got all the super gangster niggas. They had to tone it down a bit. You know what I mean?
Man, shit, they was passing them out like paperwork. Like, I mean, goddamn, like you getting a final test score back.
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be the year of gangster music.
Are you familiar with the underground sound? Because I feel like that's kind of like what's
coming up,
merged with the streaming world, and that's what's kind of like taking over a little bit. Like like the Ken Carsons, the Destroy Lonely,
I agree. I think number one, first of all, I have a viral clip way back in the day. I'm on stream. They're like, yo, Ken Carson dropped or something like that. This is like years ago. And I violated him. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this guy, man? You know what I thought it was? I thought because labels started doing weird shit to try to get me to talk about artists. And I thought it was that. And the chat was spamming it, so I violated him, right? And I think he even responded. He said, fuck you, Ag. You know what I mean? Whatever. And I met him for the first time when I met Uzi. And I remember, like, I'm sitting there with Uzi, and Uzi's like, yo, the whole time I'm trying to talk to Uzi because, like, I'm still stuck on 2016 shit. And he's like, yo, I'm sitting here with the future. And I'm like, who? And he points at Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson. He's like, I'm trying to be as good as they are. And I looked at him like he was on crack. I said, how the fuck are you trying to be good as them when you're the GOAT? And years later, I watched, I guess a couple months ago when I watched, December when I watched Rolling Loud in Miami, the way I seen them react to motherfucking Ken Carson, man. I had to sit there and humble myself and say I was fucking wrong. That nigga's a fucking star.
And that's fucking on kids.
Yeah,
I swear.
Yo, so explain that movement though. So there's it's like this underground, not real mainstream, but huge fan base. It's merging with streaming. How did this happen?
How did what happen? Like how did it merge, or how did it like start getting popular? Because it felt like a lot of the underground sound feels like it's mainstream now because they're getting the same look on the same mainstream outlets now. Yeah. That makes sense. Like I wouldn't consider Ken Carson underground no more. Even though it's that same, you feel me?
I would say underground.
Yo, I actually have a prediction.
Certain sound though. Yeah, go ahead.
I think his next project gonna do like 100K.
You think so?
Yes. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Yo, what I've realized is that the real core fans are with the underground niggas. All these other niggas that sing about Birkin bags and all this other bullshit, they don't got real fans. They just got people who like hit songs. So Ken Carson and them, they just got an army of stands.
Like Yeet, he's another good example too.
Yeah.
Of like the underground fan base just being so strong that it almost feels like that artist is mainstream.
Yeah, I've been trying to tap in with the Summers and all of them. I see that they got a wave going on. Really, I think that's why it's everything. I think what Platboy Max is doing is dope.
Yeah. He's definitely
merging with Pledis. He's merging with, and it's not like he's saying, "Yo, you have to be a big artist to get on my stream." Yo, bro, nigga was cooking up with D Savage. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, he's showing. Number one, he's putting the focus back on music, but also he's not looking for a big name to give him visibility. He's looking to make great shit with good artists and it pop off.
Right.
That works.
Right.
That works.
And that's dope to be able to do because it's like he gonna have his viewers regardless of who in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he's able, like you said, he now has that power to like turn whoever come up there, regardless of,
because he like you say, he been turning that I feel like he was a part of that underground people coming up too though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
facts,
for real.
Him, the Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce. Yeah.
Hey,
they kind of help.
Oh yeah, shout out to Lucky as well. And by the way, all right. So how can we squash this with you and Drake, man? We gotta squash this with y'all and Drake. We gotta get y'all on the phone. We gotta get him. If we get him to remove you from the lawsuit, you know what I mean?
we finna countersue. We finna countersue that nigga. Emotional distress. I've been hurt. My head been hurting. I haven't been able to sleep.
Oh man.
We was on the phone with a lawyer earlier.
Hey, so I seen some people say this. I want to disagree, and maybe this is probably my bias, so I'll call it out.
Yeah.
Some people say this is the weakest move ever in a rap battle. Y'all think so?
It doesn't feel authentic to the culture.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna say this. It's something like I've never seen before.
What I mean though?
It's something like I've never seen before.
Because here's the thing, and I know you can agree with this. If Drake would have perceptionally won this beef, this lawsuit never happens, right?
See, that's a great question that I think even if you fuck with Drake, you sit back and you'd be like, would he file it? Now, if you say no, you're being a little bit delusional in thinking that this lawsuit is in good faith, right? Because I think we all agree if you're suing because you lost a battle, that's not cool. Like, that's kind of like, Now, if you were just suing because you felt your label's some hoe-ass niggas and you would have sued them anyway, whatever. You know, and you just had more ammo, cool. But I don't, like, I've been thinking about that and I don't know. It felt like maybe before the battle he was going through some issues with his label.
That's what I believe too. I think there was already
maybe we would have never focused on the lawsuit because it wouldn't have if the lawsuit had came without the battle, there would be no that sauce for us to talk about. We'd just be like, oh, he's suing over contractual shit, you know?
Nah, facts.
But the lawsuit makes it seem like, yo, what do y'all think Kendrick's thinking about right now? I feel like every time Kendrick wake up, he be just scrolling, looking at his phone, like, and just laughing at some shit.
Bro, Kendrick is a very interesting character, bro. Like,
you ever met him?
I think, we never met Kendrick. We had a chance, so we just we were supposed to be at the video, the Not Like Other video. We just never went.
Yeah. Y'all supposed to be there?
Yeah. The concert and everything. We supposed to like meet up backstage with him and everything.
Wait,
we
what?
just never You said what?
Wait, how y'all supposed to be there?
We had other obligations. We just couldn't be there.
Wait, no, hold on. But y'all say I had to be there. Like, y'all were invited?
Yeah. We was invited to the concert.
For real?
Yeah, and a video, yeah.
How come Dave Free didn't invite me? I would have been there.
Big guy.
See, I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all deserve a lawsuit now. Yeah. So y'all was gonna be standing next to LeBron doing all that type of shit?
Yeah. We was gonna be on stage and everything. That's crazy.
Who invited you? Wait, was it Dave Free?
What?
Who
that invited us? What's his name? Kojo. You know Kojo.
Oh, okay. Oh man. Oh God. Yo, Kojo, you better be careful. Drake on your head top. Yo. Hey, by the way, that's the name. Like, yo, the MVP and all of this, which by the way, even when Drake rapped it, I was just like, when he's like, Kojo be charging you double for nothing, and I'm like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man, he probably do deserve the double. I ain't gonna lie, he be going in, man. He's going in. Yo, listen, that's the name for everything y'all are talking about digital.
Yo,
Kendrick.
chill. Come on, man.
I'm trying to get the boy some credit.
What?
For everything.
No, I'm already know. Yeah, I'm hip.
Yeah, for everything that Kendrick has done amazing, that's the man.
Yeah,
so you probably deserve triple. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Hey, that's
Wait, why
crazy. That's crazy.
Keep it. What did y'all think about the politics though? Because like me, honestly, I wouldn't have went. I guess I was a little bit more neutral, and they were like, "Yo, all right, come through." Like, I know Drake was fucking heated over the song. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, now, granted, I know some people are like, "Yo, you dance to the song or you listen to it on stream." I'm like, yeah. Part of it's like when I'm watching a rap battle, you got to listen to both sides. I don't know how people can listen to a rap battle only listen to one artist song. That's the greatest thing about rap battles. And this is why I say Drake also fucked up. The moment you engage somebody in a rap battle, no one's on a pedestal. The nature of it is it's like YouTube beef. Yo, what he said. Oh, we got to go hear the response. What he said. Yeah. We're going channel to channel, buddy. Like, that's what it is. Yeah. Right? So,
True.
That's one of the things I think that, like, Drake should have just not engaged. But I'm going to be honest with you, like, I ain't gonna lie. I hope this was Drake's last battle.
Man.
Who else would even, like, I mean, I feel like that was the best battle it could have been out of them two. I don't feel like who else would have.
I wish Drake was consulted by 50 Cent during the battle. Because I think Drake could have won, but he had to go there with it. I think what made Drake, according to the masses in terms of not fare well in the last two battles, Pusha T and Kendrick,
I forgot about the Pusha T.
He keeps thinking this shit about rapping. You got to come with some good lies. You got to make up some shit believable. Yo, you fuck your sister. Yo, you did this. Yo, you a thief. Like, yo.
Yeah, out the wall.
Like, yo, I think Drake was the first nigga to blow the whistle. Like, he's like, yo, hold on. That's out of bounds. They'll be like, they ain't no out of bounds. Like, nigga, this is 21, nigga. We just
far left.
Yo, we just squabbling over here. There's no rules. Niggas can say anything. And I think when he tried to do it, like, he still was trying to hold on to some integrity. Like, even when he was just like, yo, Kendrick, you beat your wife. He's looking at like, oh, he heard about the story and he's thinking about so there was a story about some domestic violence incident that was supposedly scrubbed. But he's still trying to quote real shit. And then supposedly he had heard about some shit about maybe, Whitney and whatever not on the same page, and there was some cheating. So, no, all he had to do was fucking lie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the problem. Nigga, yo, shit, he should have consulted me, like, before he dropped any song. Like, what's the best lie you got against Kendrick? I would have told him, like, 5. He could have lost. That's a fact. He just got to keep, I say, yo, nigga, you focus on rhyming the words, I'll give you the lies to go with.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, bruh, that's a weak lie, bro. Like, you can't, it's a weak lie to say that a nigga's, yo, it's not your kid. Like, bruh, like nobody's gonna wait for a DNA test. This ain't Maury. You gotta say some inflammatory shit, man. You gotta say some.
Blow that
Yo,
shit up
say that
right
nigga got
now.
AIDS. Like, yo, like this is where you just throw it out. Yo, nigga got AIDS. Yo, nigga called AIDS on tour, yo. Like, yo, that's a fact. Yo, be like, yo, nigga, I see you taking a blood test in the dressing room before you went on stage when you went out on tour with me in 2011. Nigga, I would have made that shit sound so real, nigga. I guarantee niggas wouldn't drink off a cup off of that nigga afterwards. I'm telling you, Drake just not a good liar like that, man. That's the white part of him. He don't know how to lie right, bro. He need to holler at me. I would have had him saying all the right lies. You feel what I'm saying? Because Kendrick was probably saying, I bet. What's the lies to kill this nigga? He got another kid. Okay, let's make it a daughter. All right. I was working for a little bit. Then he said, I ain't working enough. Let's say he fuck kids. That shit worked. I ain't gonna lie. That shit worked. That shit worked. That lie worked. Yo. And yo, the craziest thing, and I fuck with Drake, but I think Drake had too much integrity in his battle. Yo, the best battles were won with lies. That's a fact. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Apparently, I ain't even fuck her. Nigga, I still the way he said it, nigga, to this day.
It's just not believable. Yeah, shit.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling yo. I ain't gonna lie. Me and Drake, we talked about Drake was just like, yo, it's like the truth doesn't matter. He said that to me one time. I'm like, hey, don't. The fuck, like, we lied. We do no. Yo, you can't rap battle with integrity. You gotta rap battle like a scumbag. Like, yo, you gotta make up lies, just blatant things. You gotta say the worst thing about him. Yo, I heard you got fucked in your ass or something like that. That shit be hit. What? Just make up a fictional situation that nobody could disprove. You get what I'm saying?
And make it sound good.
Yeah.
It's
funny, huh?
Yeah. Music is recovering though. We getting there. We getting there.
And that I think what make it sting even more is that the line that Drake doesn't like is like the most crowd engaging part of the song, where it's like,
yeah. You talking about the
minor?
Oh yeah. The minor like by 69.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've even avoided, like, I've been out. I've avoided going to the clubs when that song is going on. Because I don't even want to, like, and this is why I realized Drake had mad fake friends. Bro, I never met Drake. Drake my favorite artist. Okay, yeah, we talk, but I never met. He don't got no tattoo or big act on his body. I don't even want to be in the club when niggas is like, A minor, and they all pointing their camera phones at me, seeing if I'm going to laugh or something. Like,
okay, they got to take okay.
Yo, that's what's going on, right? Because everybody want to clip of a moment. I'm like, bro, I don't even want to be in the club because I ain't going to lie. That song is a little bop. Like, that shit make you want to dance. I don't even want to do that. Nigga, LeBron over here crip walking like it's going out of style. He's like, stop the game. Extra timeout. Play it again, DJ. You're like, Bron, you're down by 30. What are you doing? Like, LeBron don't care. This is why I realized Drake got mad fake friends, man. His friends couldn't wait to turn up to this song, nigga. I don't even want to be in the club when this shit plays.
But you can't deny how good the song is.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a good
niggas
song.
turning up to the song, just turning up to the song. Like the Drake part is the Drake part, but it's like, bro, I'm still gonna bop to this bitch. Like,
because
I'm just not gonna say the Drake part, but it's like this song's still hard though.
So what is it? LeBron and Drake fell out for him dancing over the song?
I guess just his overall, the fact that LeBron was even.
Oh, he went to the thing though. Did he?
Okay,
Nah, but it's everything though. Yo, there's certain things that you would take serious, right? Where it's like, yo, once I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is the only thing. I guess if we're talking about, I don't know if this is a misstep. I think Drake was trying to do the 8 Mile approach. People talking or even accusing him of that was always a sensitive and a sore spot, right?
Okay.
He went crazy on Joe Budden for even having a topic about, because I remember me and Joe had some criticisms about his album For All the Dogs. By the way, which I love now. I think it's a classic. But when I first heard it, he had kind of like set it up like, yo, For All the Dogs is going to be like, if you're reading this, it's too late. Or I'm like, yo, it's going to be one of them joints.
Yeah.
But then it was a lot of singing and stuff like that. So at first I was like, what the hell? I ain't really feeling like that. Anyway, he posted on my page and he went crazy on Joe because Joe like had said some stuff. Because Joe was like, when I listen to the album, why the hell is he singing about a 20-year-old girl, blah, 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 whatever. And he went crazy on Joe. And I was just like, damn, Drake. I was like, bro, I know you the biggest and you the GOAT, but like you got to be able to take criticism. So I remember I reached out. I was trying to like almost defend Joe in a sense. And he told me, he said, bro, I don't care if he liked it or not, but when you're discussing me and you know me and you're throwing some little weird shit in there, like I'm a weirdo and you know I'm not a weirdo, like you're throwing these things that are narratives, like, bro, fuck you. And I completely got that, right? So I knew that was kind of like of a sore spot. That's why when he did it with the Tupac voice and he's like, yo, Kendrick, maybe tell him that he like little kids. I'm like, all right, that's an 8 Mile move. You don't want them to tell him that, okay? And of course, Kendrick comes back like, yo, LeBron, hide your family. Curry, hide your family. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he leaned in on it. I'm like, oh, damn.
So that shit was already a trigger for him. Like,
yeah, for sure.
That was probably already annoying him.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's
so
why
like,
anybody, I don't think, again, I've been wrong with Drake before in the sense of I thought when Meek basically snitched on him with the ghostwriting shit, I'm like, ain't no way him and Meek gonna be cool. But I think because he killed Meek's career and won so much, it's easy to forgive a nigga when you beat his ass, right? Like I was mad at you, but then I beat your ass, I could forgive you. I don't know, like, so I didn't think he was going to forgive me, but he did, but he won that. Could him and Kendrick piece it up or anybody? Like, it looks like even the people that were in the middle, like the LeBrons. Like, you know that line he's rapping about on that new freestyle about, like, going to the Hamptons and the white part. Apparently, Bron was there.
Yeah.
Niggas staring LeBron down, looking like, yo, listen, nigga, you gonna go 1 on 20? you don't want to do no 20v1 in here, nigga, the fuck? But, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, I feel a little bit hurt, too. If I had a BLou and Zias tat right here, and all of a sudden, and all of a sudden I see y'all reacting to somebody dissing me. Y'all be like, yo, did he call Ak a fat piece of shit? That's a PDF? Yo, that shit fire. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I'm expecting if y'all react to that, I don't care even if it sound funny, sound hot. Y'all got to look at y'all camera, whatever thing y'all can see yourself, make sure your head not bopping too much and be like, shit, I. But let me see what I got to say. That shit, I. Now, if the nigga throwing a concert where he's going to be like, let's crown Ak as the PDF, you should be there. Not in the VIP section with the little dad hat throwing up signs.
That nigga was in the VIP. That did make it look crazy.
Bro.
He was dead center, like,
and then
I'm here in support. Like,
yeah.
And then I was down to say, nah, you know when your girl says she want to go somewhere, you got to take her there.
Yeah.
Savannah, was Savannah even there? She wasn't even moving. Like, all we saw was Bron, like, he's 7'10" among a bunch of midgets.
Nigga in the crowd,
Yeah, just doing all type of stuff. And looked like there was one point when Kendrick said, yo, DeRozan, come on stage. What the hell? It's like having an all-star game out there. He run out. Yo, Westbrook. I'm like, what the hell? Y'all about to have him take 50 shots? Like you about to drop a triple-double. He run out there. I see LeBron was looking like, you know I'm in here too. I pop out too. Like, I'm like, yo, what's this guy doing? Nah, I'll be tight, man. I understand why you're a little bit tight.